Hey everybody, I'm going to give you a quick update on what's going on in real estate. Hi, my name is Brittany Oveby. I'm an associate broker with RE/MAX in the Atlanta area, and every week I put together an analysis of what's happening in real estate. I do spend a lot of time on this, so if you find value and you enjoyed it, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and also hit the like button on this video. Okay, so let's dive right in, and I'm going to start off with a report that Realtor.com just put out for the week ending October 22nd. They give some leading indicators of what's happening in our real estate market. The first leading indicator they talk about is median list price grew by 13% over last year, and that we've hit a 43rd week of double-digit pace of median list price. However, home price growth is moderating, they write. Now, I put a chart together to show you what's happening with median list prices. Again, remember, this is list price, not sales price. For 2022, every month you'll notice starting in January all the way up until June, we hit our all-time high and it was accelerating. And our all-time high in June was 449,000. And then from June and through September, you'll notice that home price growth is decelerating. And we're down to 427,250. That is a 5% decline in the median list price since our all-time high of 449,000. Let's also move on to the next leading indicator that they published, which is new listings, which is a measure of sellers putting their home up for sale. We're down 13% from 1 year ago, and it marks the 16th straight week of year-over-year declines in the number of new listings coming up for sale. They also mention active inventory. We've been increasing active inventory. It increased 36% compared to 1 year ago last week. But as the statistic I just gave you is that new listings are down and active inventory is up. The driving factor is the same. It's because of mortgage rates. So let's go to a chart that I put together to show you guys what's happening with new listings and active inventory and the percent change year over year. The orange line is new listings, and you'll notice as we started in January and got into February, March, and April, listings were up year over year. That's normal. It's the spring market. As we got into July, though, new listings have really dramatically started to decline. We've had, like Realtor.com just said, 16 straight weeks of year-over-year declines in new listings hitting the market. So, it's just been not good for buyers who are still in the market, because on top of higher rates, they're also dealing with not as much inventory hitting the market. But then if you look at what's happening with active inventory, again, this is a year-over-year change. In January, we were down 30% compared to January of 2021. But as we went on through the spring market, inventory increased. It's been increasing ever since May 7th, year over year. This is normal. What's not normal, usually we see inventory start to peak in this June, July timeframe. But as we hit the fall market, we typically see inventory start to come down. Interestingly, though, we're seeing it go up. And we ended October 22nd at 36%, an increase of 36% in active listings. So what's happening here? Sellers aren't listing, active inventory is increasing. Well, as I just said before, demand has really softened because of interest rates, so listings are sitting on the market longer, and that's what's causing this increase of active listings. I also want to point out, as I just mentioned, that demand has fallen. This is a weekly trend from Mortgage News Daily. I put together in a graph starting in January of where mortgage rates started, and then it shows where we're at today. We started at 3.29%. Gosh, those were the days, huh? Then we had our largest weekly increase from June 4th. This is 5.44. We jumped from 5.44 to 6.18 in 1 week. That is insane. And I'm telling you, that is when I really started to notice, all of us realtors in the market noticed that this is when things shifted and demand really started to soften, was once rates got above that 6%. The last time we saw rates below 6% was in September. We actually had like a nice little dip. Rates went down into the 5s, but then starting after September, around September 17th, We haven't seen a 5% rate since then, and now we ended the week of October 22nd at 7.32. Let's go to this last graph that I put together for you guys. I'm just trying to show you the relationship between the increase in mortgage rates and how it impacted the demand and pending sales. The blue lines are pending sales, and we hit an all-time high in May 21st of 105,000. And then right when rates hit 6%, the very first time that rates went above 6% in June, you'll notice that pending sales never went above 100,000 and started declining. And since August 20th, we've seen a steady decline, 9 straight weeks of pending sales falling. We're now at a level, this is October 22nd, 68,000 pending sales for the week ending. Look at that compared to where we were in January. We're below where pending sales were in January, which is that's not normal either. Okay, but let me go and tell you guys, my opinion on, I keep hearing market crash and, what's happening. A definition of a market crash is if median sales prices were decreasing 20%, at least 20% year over year. Redfin last week just reported that median sales were up 6%. They were up the same amount the previous week. So we're not seeing year over year declines in the national market. Now, some local markets may be different and they may be seeing some year over year declines, but nationally we have not hit that yet. So this is not a crash. I call this a deceleration of the market because we are slowing down and the market has shifted. So if you guys enjoy what I've put together for you in this analysis and you want to stay up to date weekly, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, and I would love for you to hit the like button on this video. Thank you so much for watching.